A-C-T-I-O-N. Action bets. We're in week 4, Tommy. Week 4. Let's get right to the action, as they would say.
How about it, Captain? Hey, yeah, last week, recap, quick week. How about the Dolphins beating the Bills?
Go Fins. Gabe, we're talking about you, baby.
And Daryl, too, one of our regulars, giving out some picks,
There
too.
you go.
Tom Brady lacking weapons in Tampa Bay, or what?
You know what? Word on the street, Edelman's coming back. He's going to go to Tampa Bay.
Hey,
but what do I know?
Hey, you know a lot of stuff, Captain. Hey, I also learned whatever team I knock comes back the next week. I knocked the Colts last week. They come back and win and beat up on the Chiefs.
You know what? I'm looking at that. That game was, oh, my God. I'll guarantee you one thing. A lot of people lost money on that game and the Survivor.
Yeah, you're right, Survivor. A lot of people went down. You are right about that. If you're one of them, we are sorry for you. How about those Eagles? Eagles, the captain called it week 1. They are one of these teams on the rise. We talked about it in the first show of the season, Captain. You might have been onto something. What about these Eagles in Philly?
Jalen Hurts. He's got Devontae. He's got A.J. Brown. He's got a running game. He's running himself. They got one of the best defenses in the league. And I want to tell you, that defense is one of my picks this week, Tom.
Hey, they also got one of the best cheesesteaks in the country there.
We'll go with that.
We'll go with that.
Go to
Philly
Geno's.
fans,
Go to Geno's.
Hey, you know it. All right, Captain, enough of the small talk. A little recap of Week 3. Tommy D and the Captain, if you're new to the channel, welcome to Action Bets. Week 4 NFL, we're going to be giving out some picks here. Talking NFL here, Captain. How about you go first? First pick here, Week 4.
First pick, Week 4. You know what? Let's look at last week's pick on the money line pick was Jacksonville on the money line. Ooh. Jacksonville +7. That was one of the plays. All right. So let's look at that this week. Let's look at their defense and let's look at Philly's defense. I see this Philly-Jacksonville game going under 48, and that's going to be a nickel play there, Tommy.
I like it,
under
Captain.
48.5. I'm sorry, 48.5. I don't see them scoring not even into the 40s. This is going to be a really tough defensive game here. I really like both these defenses. And look what the defense has done the last 2 weeks for Jacksonville.
Yeah, impressive. Jacksonville's one of those teams under the radar, not after last week. You got an amazing quarterback like Trevor Lawrence, young talent, and now they got a coach. They don't have a pretend coach. They got a real coach now. So in Jacksonville, the real deal, Captain. I like it here. We're going to go with the under there.
Who's your first pick of the week, Tommy?
Captain, I'm going to the Cowboys. I'm going to the Cowboys versus Washington. Hold on.
Are you out of your tree?
Hold on. I might be out of my tree. The Cowboys showed up in New York on the road. They got the job done. Wasn't that impressive, but what they showed me, they came back to win the game. They were down 13-6. They came back to win. Cooper Rush can control the game. No. Is he my dynasty quarterback? No. But he's got players around him. Let's give the ball to Pollard and Elliott. CeeDee Lamb. All we need is a -3.5 here at home versus a Washington team that just lost 2 in a row pretty bad. I think they're still trying to figure it out. I think Dallas's defense has enough, and I think Cooper Rush has enough. I know, believe it or not, all my Cowboy fans, I think they do it -3.5 here in Week 4.
You know, looking at that game, Micah Parsons, that guy's a manimal. He's unbelievable. And what about Lawrence on the front end? I think he got a little hurt, but he came back. Good defense there, Tommy. I like the pick.
Yeah, I'm going to go with it, Captain. I like it. Cowboys -3.5. Let's stay with America's team. Who do you like your second pick?
Let's stay in the NFC East. We might as well bet all the teams in the NFC. The New York Giants play the Chicago Bears. You know what? From what I saw from Justin Fields last week and the whole season this year, he is so gun-shy of throwing that ball. And they have no offensive forwardness at all. They don't have a concept. They don't have a game plan. New York Giants, Saquon Barkley, he is just out of his mind. This is what they were expecting from him, and they got it from him. And now he's going to prove them wrong. I'm going to tell you right now, this is a blowout game. They could win this game right here by 14 or more. I'm on the Giants -3.5. Don't even worry about the hook.
Oh, Captain.
For a nickel.
You worry me, too. These two teams I do get worried about. I trust your judgment here. This one I wouldn't touch, but I do respect that call here. I'm going to go with my next pick here. I'm going to go to the Texans, Captain. Call me crazy. I'm going with some crazy teams. I'm going against my picks the last 2 weeks. So look at these Texans here. Okay, the Chargers just looked plain awful last week. Should have Herbert started the game? I'm not sure he should have been in the game or not. but they lost to Jacksonville 38-10 at home. I mean, they made Trevor Lawrence look like Joe Montana out there. I mean, and Houston comes after a few close games. They're always, if you watch them all year, they're always playing in the numbers, Captain. And quarterback Davis Mills, Stanford graduate, I think he deserves a little more respect than he's getting down there. I think he's a little bit better ball player. I don't think he's one of the elite of the elite.
He's control guy.
Yeah, but I think he can get the job done going back home.
He'll keep you in the number.
So, yeah. So I like it. I'm going to be getting 5 points here.
Keep him in the number.
At home versus the Chargers. So that's my
backdoor cover.
Hey.
Coming through the back door.
Hey, a little backdoor cover.
Late touchdown. That's what I'm saying.
What do you got next, Captain?
Okay, so I'm going to go to Monday night. One of the teams I've been on, I think the best 1 and 2 team in the country is the San Francisco 49ers. You know what? They shouldn't have lost over at Denver. That was one of my plays last week. They shouldn't have lost. Good underplay, Tommy. Good underplay. Lost the parlay. That's okay. But you know what? This week against the Rams are going up north. This is one of them circle games for the 49ers. Jimmy G at home, dialed in, okay? You got Debo, Ayuk on the outside. You got Jeff Wilson running on the inside. Kittle's back. Defense is back. Let's work it, baby. -2.5. It's under the 3 number. Let's do that for a nickel, Tommy. Who's your third pick?
All right, Captain, last one. I mean, I'm playing all these exciting games. I'm going to go to the Raiders versus the Broncos here, Captain. I must be picking all the sweet games this week, but I'm looking at the under 41.5 here. Both of these teams, the Broncos don't put up points and they don't give up points. So the Raiders defense they're the one that might be able to give up points, but I'm not worried because the Broncos can't score until I see something different. The Raiders do have the talent on the field. I was looking at the Raiders -2.5 too as another lean because this Raiders team, it's a do or die now. They got the players.
0-3, Tommy.
I mean, Waller, Adams.
They go 0-4. They're all done.
They just got to
stick a fork in it.
No, I agree. I agree with you. So I do like the -2.5 here, but my pick for the show here is going to be under 41.5. The Raiders against the Broncos, Captain. So that's what I'm looking at here. Week 4 NFL. Anything else you want to throw out there about NFL this year?
No, it's a safe bet. Right now we're going into week 4, so everything's starting to turn. You got to look for the hungry teams. The teams that are 0 for 1 win that should be 2 wins or should be 3-0. But right now, Tommy, you know what? Flat bets right now at the same time. Let's get our money back. Let's take it soft and easy. Let's win this week.
Yeah. Long season, guys. Long season.
That's right.
And don't forget to put in the comments, guys.
A lot of golf.
D Nice hit his pick last week. Nice job. Daryl doing some good job. Everyone out there, throw in the comments who you like.
Brothers, DC1 and Steve Camara, out to you. Thank you so much for watching the show.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Share us with your friends. Hit that like, subscribe, and ring that bell, guys.
Ding, ding.
Captain Tommy D. Until next time.
Gee whiz. ACT.
ION.
Action bets. We'll see you next week. We love you.